That'll be my Christmas card. Hey guys, it's Maria here from goalietrainingpro.com, and I'm joined by Hannu Nykvist. Did I say that right?
Yeah, good. Nykvist is the
Nykvist.
real. Yeah.
Currently of Red Bull, Salzburg Red Bull, but you used to be with the Finnish goaltending.
Yeah, actually, I'm a native Finn, and I've done a lot of years all over the Europe. But last 4 years before I came to Salzburg, I was in charge for the Finnish Ice Hockey Federation whole goalie program.
Yeah, and if you see where he works now, you'll understand why he's in Austria. That's a nice facility.
Yeah, it's. I think we have one of the best facility in the whole world.
Yeah.
At least in
Yeah.
Europe, it's outstanding. It
Yeah.
gives a good possibility, and actually, I think nowadays they are building even more room for us over there. So, it's.
Do you
it's
think
a
they
good
build
spot.
a little room for me over there?
I don't know. I have to ask the chief. Maria needs to live long spot here.
Yeah,
Where's his office
just
here?
a couple months a year, yeah. So there were two things. You just gave a fantastic presentation about, athletes deciding on what their core value is and letting that guide their development. And that got me thinking about a presentation I saw you do 2 years ago at this event, talking about youth development. And the thing that stood out to me is just how fun you kept it for those young kids. Do you want to talk about that a little bit and the philosophy and how that works for you?
No, actually, I think if you want to really make the core out of it, is that if we're focusing with the really children hockey, I think we have to really emphasize that the feeling that, hey, ice hockey is fun. I want to play. I love this sport. I think that's our main goal.
Yeah.
And if we can achieve that one, then things go further on. And I think when you go in the next stage, let's say the 14 to or 12 to 16 or something like that, then I think the main goal is that, Jesus, I love this, and now I want to learn to play. So I think these mental decisions, if we can light up that spark, that's the whole key.
Yeah.
All the rest is following. And I think especially with the children hockeys, we have to create drills, we have to make the environment that they can play, they can run, they can jump, they can do whatever, they can skate, they can play around. Most of the kids, they learn by imitating. You can little by their cheating and teaching little bit ideas, but I want to see happy, smiling faces when they go back home, and I want that, gosh, hey, Papa, that was cool. I made that save, and that was cool. I want that's the whole thing.
Yeah, because then they want to come back. I think in North America we hear stories of players like, Gretzky, then Crosby. Oh, they used to shoot this many pucks, or they used to practice that long in the basement, and so then parents think, oh, you need to do that. But it's like, no, the reason they did that was because they had just love in their heart for the game.
Exactly, and I think you shouldn't be carrying the kid to that field shooting the pucks. I think he have to pick himself the bucket and go there, and this is fun. That's the whole thing. I think it's have to come inside.
Yeah. And then as we talk about moving up to the pro level, today you were talking a little bit about just the individualization and how that really has to fit with who the goalie is as a person.
Yeah, I think especially off-ice stuff, when you're getting higher and higher level, totally pro level, top goalies in the NHL, in the World Cup, in the different countries level, I think it have to be really specialized. It's like the one glove doesn't fit for everyone, and they each are individual. So I think the whole physical training, plus also the ice training, the individual parts, they should be totally build up on the individual basis by the needs of the goalie in that time, in his career needs.
Yeah, because sometimes those guys, they need the little things, not so much the big things a lot of the time. Some of the exercises we saw today that you used with some of your goaltenders were really just coming back, getting that deep core activation, and just fine tuning things.
Yeah, it's up to, I think the coaches have to be so well educated. They have to have a so good knowledge that they can, by cooperation with the goalie, they can agree which direction we go in.
Yeah.
Do we have to change something? Do we have to keep something? What we have to do with your physical feature? Do we have to build up core, or you need more speed, or you need more endurance?
Right.
But I think the main thing is also that we always have to think about the game. So that's where the whole analysis started, because we love the hockey, we like to play the game, and that's our passion. So let's start what we see in the game. If there's anything what makes a limit or doesn't give you a good chance to perform your best, Is it your core? Is it your muscle power? Or maybe it's you can't stand the pressure. So here you have to find what's the case in this guy.
Yeah, I love that. That's awesome. It's always awesome to learn from you. It's a privilege. Thanks so much for joining us. Yeah. Can I have a hug?
Yes, you can.
Thanks, man. See you.
Bye-bye.